Some movies entertain you. These movies get inside your head. Here are 7 psychological thrillers that will twist your mind, keep you on edge, and stay with you long after they end. From eerie, slow burns to brutal mind games, these are 7 psychological thrillers you absolutely need to watch, all spoiler-free.
It's okay. Do you know what fear?
The Others. If you love psychological thrillers that rely on atmosphere instead of noise, The Others is a must-watch. This film proves that silence can be more disturbing than any jump scare. The house feels cold, every hallway feels suspicious, and Nicole Kidman gives the entire movie this constant sense of quiet panic. What makes it so effective is the uncertainty. You keep questioning the house, the people in it, and even your own assumptions as the story unfolds. It's elegant, eerie, and incredibly rewarding if you love slow burn tension that keeps creeping under your skin.
Where is my daughter?
The Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense is one of those rare movies that became famous for its ending, but the ending is only part of why it works. At its core, this is a deeply emotional story about fear, grief, and the loneliness of carrying something no one else can understand. Haley Joel Osment gives a performance that still feels incredibly honest, and the direction is so restrained that even the quietest moments feel tense. It's haunting without being loud, emotional without being sentimental, and the kind of film that completely changes shape once you've seen it once.
Please make them leave.
I'm working on it.
Prisoners. Prisoners is the kind of thriller that feels painfully real. On the surface, it starts as a missing person case, but very quickly it becomes something much heavier, a story about desperation, moral collapse, and what fear can do to ordinary people. Hugh Jackman is absolutely raw here. Jake Gyllenhaal brings this strange, quiet intensity, and Denis Villeneuve turns every rainy street and dim room into pressure. What makes the movie hit so hard is that it forces you into an uncomfortable place. It doesn't just ask who did it, it asks how far someone would go when love turns into panic.
Someone has to make him talk, or they're gonna die.
We're not gonna help Keller, but we won't stop him either. Let him do what he needs to.
I know you know where they are.
Black Swan. Black Swan feels like watching perfection turn into self-destruction. Yes, it's set in the world of ballet, but this movie is really about obsession, control, identity, and the terrifying feeling of losing your grip on your own mind. Natalie Portman completely disappears into the role, and the film traps you inside her perspective so effectively that every mirror, every rehearsal, and every tiny mistake starts to feel threatening. It's beautiful, disturbing, and emotionally suffocating in the best way possible. If you like thrillers that feel intense, intimate, and almost feverish, this one is unforgettable. Gone Girl. Gone Girl is sharp, cruel, and weirdly entertaining in a way that only David Fincher can deliver. This is not just a mystery about a missing wife, it's a cold, precise story about media manipulation, public image, and the performance of a perfect relationship. The reason it's so gripping is because the movie keeps shifting under your feet. Every time you think you understand what kind of story you're watching, it reveals another layer of calculation. Rosamund Pike is absolutely incredible here, and the whole film has this icy confidence that makes every scene feel dangerous. It's smart, nasty, and impossible to watch passively.
Kill me.
You ever hear the expression, the simplest answer is often the correct one?
Actually, I've never found that to be true.
Shutter Island. Shutter Island pulls you in like a mystery, then slowly turns into something much more disorienting. The storm, the island, the hospital, and the feeling that everyone knows more than they're saying create a heavy sense of paranoia from the very beginning. But what really makes the film land is that beneath the suspense, it's also about guilt, memory, and the stories people build when the truth is too painful to face. Leonardo DiCaprio gives the movie real emotional weight, and Martin Scorsese makes the entire experience feel unstable in the best way possible. This is the kind of thriller that gets even better once you sit with it afterwards.
Wouldn't you agree? When you see a monster, you must stop it.
And at number 1, Seven. Few thrillers feel this grim, this controlled, and this unforgettable. From the opening minutes, the movie drops you into a world that feels rotten from the inside out. The case itself is already disturbing, but what makes Seven legendary is the way it builds dread. It never rushes, it never overplays its hand, it just keeps tightening the pressure scene by scene until the ending lands like a punch to the soul. Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt give the film its emotional balance, David Fincher gives it that suffocating atmosphere, and the result is a thriller that still feels deeply unsettling decades later. This isn't just a great thriller, it's one of the darkest, most haunting movie experiences you can have.
He's 2 murders away from completing his masterpiece.
So, which one of these movies messed with your head the most? And if you think I missed a psychological thriller that deserves a spot on this list, drop it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow MovieGlow for more mind-bending movie picks, hidden gems, and watch lists you'll actually want to save.